Hey y'all, I'm coming. If you hear something, it's Tika or my husband. He's about to go to the gym. It's Sunday, uh, April somebody. Um, yeah, I don't know. We just got home from church. Um, but I'm coming today. He's about to go to the gym before it closes. It closes early today, so and like I said, y'all know Tika Husky, and when she walk on our floor, it sounds like tapping. But I'm coming today. I'm not feeling my best. I'm just gonna be honest, because I'm having a lot of back pain. I've been having a lot of back pain and butt pain. I knew your back hurt, but I didn't know your butt. Like my butt has been hurting since yesterday. Today my butt is not hurting as bad, but my back is hurting really bad, and the bottom of my stomach is hurting. Um, when I went to the doctor and I talked to them about sleeping on my side, they told me, "Oh, just put a pillow under you or something like that." Well, I'm putting like last night I slept with one of those like decorative pillows, like those little pillows, the ones that you really it's small, the little small decorative pillows. Cause we have a lot of pillows in our bed, y'all. I woke up like 6 o'clock this morning and I had to take that pillow. I guess it was too hard. So yeah, we are 25 weeks. I already talked. We turned 25 weeks on Friday, so 2 days ago. I already did a video that I posted, which all of my videos are now posted. I'm so proud of myself. I will be posting this today. Since all of my videos are posted now, I'm going to post the day that I make them. But today, I want to talk about anxiety during pregnancy. I do want to say, I'm just going to come close. Y'all, I am attempting to do a cut crease, the cut crease makeup style. Because this is what I want to cut crease for our maternity pictures. And I also want a strong glitter eye for our maternity pictures. And yeah, so I'm just going to be playing in makeup. I think I did pretty good today. Today looks pretty good. This is the best I done did it. My hair, I just untwisted it. It is raining here. So I'm very proud of my hair that it did not like poof up. But I guess it's because of the extra water. I'm drinking so much water. My hair is, like I said, if you're pregnant and you're natural, if you're drinking the water like you should, you will really reap the benefits in your hair. But again, today I want to talk about anxiety. And I have reasons for talking about this. Some of you guys may have, just recently started watching my videos and, just about pregnancy stuff. So I will say, I said this, because I was making videos consistently. I started making videos. Okay, sorry, y'all. I started making videos when my husband was getting ready to deploy. My husband is in the military. He was getting ready to deploy, and we are in a totally different state than where we're from. We're in a different state. We had only been here 4 months when he left. I hear something outside or something. So, needless to say, it was very traumatic for me that all of a sudden I'm in a different state and my husband is going to be gone. I did have the option of going home. I did, but me and my husband, we decided that I wasn't gonna go home. That I was gonna stay here, and that my mom and my nieces would come up for the summer and spend the summer with me. Again, y'all hear something. It's my husband. He's getting ready to go. But so that's why I started making videos. So I was making videos and everything was fine. I was making, like reviews and stuff like that. And then he came back. And then after he came back, I took quite a while before I made videos. Well, what ended up happening was when he got back. Okay, sorry, y'all. So when he came back, everything was good. When he came back, he got back in early September. A couple of months after he got back in October, November-ish. Yeah, the beginning of November, I think. Yeah, the beginning of November. We found out that my mother was sick. I ended up leaving. I left here where we're stationed and I went home. And my mother ended up passing January 2015. So I took a break from making videos and stuff. So I explained that when I started back making videos. Well, my husband and I, I've explained, how we met when we were kids and we've been best friends our whole life. I've explained all that. I'm not gonna get into that. But my husband is always concerned with me, and he noticed when my mother passed that I had got down. I was I was depressed with grief, and because I was so upset, he suggested that I go talk to someone. Well, I did. I did go. I started going to grief therapy, and it helped. It really did. It really helped. I actually was going for like a year, and it actually helped me. I dealt with a lot of other stuff. Not, I mean, I initially was going for for my mom, but I ended up going for a lot of other stuff. Just talking, about, being teased, being a bigger kid and stuff like that. Well, okay, so you said, what I got to do with being pregnant? Okay, well, recently, my husband has noticed that I have been a little bit down here and there, as far as, while I'm pregnant. And he suggested, well, maybe you need to go talk to someone again. And I just wanted to come and talk about being, anxiety and different stuff you go through when you're pregnant. Because by my husband being in the military, one thing, if you are a military spouse, I would imagine, I don't know for 100%, but I would imagine that in most jobs that are like high pressure, like high stress level jobs, they offer like therapy and stuff like to families. Like if like if your spouse is a police officer, I'm pretty sure, I would hope, because that's a stressful job, that they would offer like the family, like therapy and stuff like that. Well, I know for a fact with the military, they do. They offer all kinds of family therapy, individuals therapy. You don't have to, my husband has never went to any of my sessions. I don't go anymore, but he has never went to any of my sessions when I was going. And he was, I did not think about it. I did. And I think I will just go a couple of times. But I just want to talk, because I know we talk about, because one of the guys he works with, the guy's wife went through postpartum, and she was very depressed, like while she was pregnant. So her postpartum depression actually started during her pregnancy. I'm not sure what it's called, if it's during the pregnancy, but everything started while she was still pregnant. And he was saying that he was nervous and he was worried. He didn't want me to go through anything like that. And like I was trying to explain to him, we talk about postpartum depression, we do, but I feel like there is postpartum depression is real, but I also feel like there is something that's like that in between, where you don't necessarily have postpartum, but I feel like every parent, every mother, if this is her first time, I don't know how it is, once you have 2, 3, 4 kids, I don't know how it is. But I feel like it's natural. If this is your first pregnancy, this is your first child, I feel like it's natural for you to have some anxiety. Because yes, I am in my 30s, but I don't feel like once you hit 18, you don't know everything. And, I know people might say, well, you in your 30s, what you worried about? I'm still worried. I still have worries because, yes, I have nieces, and me and my mother have had custody of two separate times. We've had custody of family members' kids for, I won't get into that, but the kid, the babies have been bigger babies, like 7, 8 months, bigger babies. I've never had, even though I've had, I have my nieces and stuff, I've never had where I have a baby that is, fresh out the womb. They clean them up, they put them on my chest, and this child is dependent on me. Of course, I'm married, but I'm a stay-at-home wife, so 95% of the care, whatever, it's gonna come from me, and I've never had that. And also, what I think that, for my husband, my mother-in-law is still living. My brother-in-law passed last year, which I talked about that. But my mother and I were very close. I'm talking about very close. My mother was a single parent. She had 3 children. I was her only daughter, and we were like best friends. We were very close. We were very, very close, which I talked about all that. But I don't think it's hard for him to understand sometimes that my mother is not here. Yes, I could talk to my grandmother, I could talk to my aunts, I could talk to my mother-in-law, but that one person that you really want to talk to and you really want to go to, you can't talk to that person. Like, and I know it may sound weird to some people, but like early in my pregnancy, just some stuff that I had questions about, when I was going to sleep at night, when I was getting ready to pray, I would just I would talk to my mother, because I still talk to my mother. Like, if you've ever lost someone that you're really, really close to, it helps to still like remember the good times. If something that you say, you know what, I know this person, me and this person would have talked about this, like that helps. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just gonna say that helps. But when I was sorry y'all, early in my pregnancy, I would talk to her. And I would ask her questions, and I would say, just try to I would pray like, well, Lord, just let me, whatever her answer would have been, let me kind of feel it in my dream or something. And I know some people say, well, that's not real, but to me it helps. Whatever helps you, as long as you're not hurting yourself. But like I said, I feel like for my husband is, he loves me. He does. I love him, and he's always concerned, but I never want him to be worried like something is wrong. I feel like I honestly have normal anxiety, because like I said, I mean, yes, I'm in my 30s, but I don't know everything about babies. I don't. And I'm sorry, I'm from the South. It's some stuff that's like the old wives' tales and stuff that grandmama, stuff that they did that I want to do, like different little old wives' tales to get your baby to sleep through the night, and you put them on this side of the bed and blah, 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 like all of that stuff. And to me, it's normal. So to me, there is, like I said, postpartum is real. I have talked to enough women who have gone through postpartum. Yeah, it's real. However, I feel like there is that in between. I don't think that we talk about it. I mean, we all know what postpartum is. We all talk about postpartum, but I don't think that we actually talk about that in between, where it's just natural. It's natural for you to be like, oh God, I'm going to be somebody's mother. I'm going to be somebody's mother. This person for the rest of their life, or at least till they grown, this person is going to be dependent on me. That's why I'm very, I'm trying to take every class I can, because I want to make sure that as far as like breastfeeding, that I'm doing it right. I want it to be a smooth transition for the baby and stuff like that. And, I mean, it's just stuff. So y'all, that's what I'm talking about today. Like I said, I feel like it's some stuff that's just normal. Now, if you just get to the point where you like, hey, I'm just going to be terrible, and like you really depressed, that's different. That is different. And like I said, I think I am, maybe it's just like 1 or 2 times, I think I am going to just go talk to someone, which we, like I have said, we just came from church today. I'm very active in my church, but it's a difference when you could talk to someone that's neutral, that doesn't really know anything. But I think I will, because the farther into my pregnancy I get, it's kind of the harder it gets a little bit, emotionally, just emotionally not having my mother right here. And I watch shows like Say Yes to the Dress and stuff like that. And if they'll have like a bride that comes in, and one of their parents, like the mother or the father, because a wedding is a time that you share both your parents. You do you go looking at the dresses and stuff with your mom, but your dad walks you down the aisle, and you see those women, those brides, and it's not that they're not happy to be a bride. They're happy, they're going to be a bride, but they're also, emotionally it's hard, because that parent, you know, or that significant person in their life is not there. And for me, that's where I'm at right now. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Even like right now, my back hurting, my butt hurting. I will never complain because I'm too thankful. I'm extremely thankful for this pregnancy. Which, if you have not watched my pregnancy announcement video, you know, I explained that we had an ectopic pregnancy last year. We went through fertility treatments, and the Lord blessed us. We conceived naturally. This is a 100% natural conception. So I'm very thankful. You know, I mean, we've been married almost 6 years. June will be 6 years. We never got pregnant other than that ectopic pregnancy through IUI last year. So I'm very thankful. So it's not that I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad really. It's just, I feel like it's natural, you know. I mean, especially, I'm somebody that was extremely close to my mother. Matter of fact, once when I went home, I had gone home. I think my husband was already in the military, and I had gone home, or it was right before. No, you know what it was. He was in the military. He was going to basic and AIT, and one of our like my mom's first cousin, her husband was working on my mother's car, and he made a joke, and he was like, you know, when you gonna give your mom some grandkids, you know? And my mother would always say, you know, because she knew how it was, you know, it was a sensitive subject because, you know, with my fertility issues and stuff like that. And she would always say, well, when it's her time, you know, it's not her time yet. When the Lord says her time, it's her time to have kids. And she said it. My mother would always say, she was like, oh, but trust me, y'all will know when she get pregnant. Because when my daughter get pregnant, I'm leaving. She said, I got to go. I'm going to be there from day one. And like right now, I'm getting emotional because I know that's what my mother wanted. And I know that if my mother was still living, she would already probably be here, like with us. Like my mother-in-law's coming in July, sometime in July. We're not doing till early August, but she's coming sometime in July. But I know that my mother would already be here. Like, and that's hard. I don't think my husband really understands that because, you know, first of all, he's a man. And second, his mother is still living. And I think that, you know, I think he kind of confuses me just having natural, like, I miss my mom, you know, like I'm going to be somebody's mommy. And the closer I get to becoming a mother myself, the more I appreciate my mother. And I feel like that's 100%, that's natural. Like, I know the sacrifices that she went through to give me life now. And I honestly, like, I appreciate her more. And it's hard. And it's been 2 years. It's hard because she's not here. And I think that's normal. But I think I will still go talk to someone. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come really quick and just talk about, like, if you feeling down or you have anxiety and this is your first child, I don't care how old he is. I don't care if you're 40. I don't care if you're 18. I mean, come on. Until you have just been with a child from day one and this child is dependent on you from day one, you don't know everything about babies. And I feel like that's 100% natural. And especially if you have had somebody like that you are extremely close to, like your mother or somebody that raised you. Like, let's say your aunt raised you and that person is no longer here and you know, you're still happy. You know, you're still pregnant, but you're going to feel that grief. And like I said, the closer you get, that grief is going to come up. It is. But at the end of the day, y'all, I'm happy. I know that my mother, like I said, she would already be here. My mother would be so happy right now. Like, she'll be on cloud nine. Even though my mother already has grandchildren. She has grandchildren by my brothers. But I'm her only daughter, and it's different. I don't care what nobody say. It's different when it's your daughter having a baby. But y'all, as always, Tika sitting here staring at me. Sorry, y'all. Tika sitting here staring at me, so I'm going to go. But I do thank y'all for listening. I make videos strictly because I like doing them. And like I said, I just wanted to come and talk really quick.